What's up, everybody? This is Master Ian Gamer, and welcome back to another live stream. We're here on a Thursday evening, ready for a bit of Overwatch, and, well, whoever knows what else more. How are you all doing there in chat today? I hope you're having a lovely evening. Hello, Peter, Anthony, Miracle, Ramiko, Dr. Slug. And Funwin Moon and Benjamin, I hope you're all having a lovely evening indeed. And hello, Tinte, good to see you. Master Frisky Gamer. I think you got the wrong gamer there, pal. I'm Master Ian Gamer, clearly. Hello, Ico Phi. Welcome. Hey, Remiko becoming a classic hero. Welcome. Why did the alert not go off? I thought I fixed that. Hold up. Hold up. Oh. Well, thank you for becoming a classic hero either way, Ramiko. Let me... Why? What the hell? Oh, dang it. I see why that didn't work. So will this work then?
One, two, three, four.
Oh my god. I'm still finding little tidbits of things that I didn't get working properly from when I moved to my new PC.
Let the Kitsune guide you!
There it is. There it is. Okay, let me just get this fixed so it will do that properly next time somebody else happens to become a superhero. You can listen to Miku sing while I get this set. I want to get this set before I forget it. Because otherwise somebody else is going to super chat or become a member and they're not going to get it either. Woo! Okay, so now if we were to say get a super chat,
Hey, arigato.
Okay, so that will be working.
That a
too.
compliment?
Okay,
Thanks for the compliment.
well, that's taken care of. Hopefully for good now. Thank you again, Ramiko, for joining the MIG crew. I see Suki didn't say anything to you when you did that. Lovely. I guess she's not working either. Oh, wait, that's because you became a classic hero. Okay, never mind. Never mind, that might be working fine. Or maybe it's broken. We won't know. Either way. Anyways, how are you all? Now that I've spent like 20 minutes fiddling with something that I should have done a week ago. Congrats on the new PC. Well, thank you. I'm still polishing all the rough edges. Hello, Mari. Welcome as well. Gotta quit with the Miku take on me. Keep scaring your cats when you randomly scream at the top of your lungs. Take on me. I feel like that's a you problem, not on me. Level 26 in Overwatch also confirmed you can earn XP in practice versus AI. Hey, well that's good to hear. Juno victory pose yesterday. Nice. Hello, Daniel Okolo as well. Sneaking in there. Want a ball weapon skin where the guns are popcorn machines and shoot popcorn. That's an interesting idea, actually. I think we'll get a Demon Slayer collab. In Overwatch? I have no idea. I don't really know much about Demon Slayer. Reached level 100 in Fortnite already. Good lord. Hello, BT23. Welcome. Welcome to the club. Well. Suppose we should get going with things here. I do have myself a newfangled energy drink. Another new one I've not tried before. Can anyone guess what flavor this one is? I wish it was nitro flavored. Ooh, who needs an energy drink when they got nitro? Woo! Yeah. Give me fuel, give me fire. It's not a Red Bull, no. It's a Bizarro brand I've never seen before. Energy drinks are one of those things where I feel like every time I go to the grocery store and go to the aisle where they have energy drinks, just to like see what I should get, there's always a new brand there. Like, I don't know if it's just because it's super easy to just like make energy drinks as like a small company or what. But I swear, there are always new brands popping up. Which is kind of fun, because then it's like, ooh, you know, what are they going to have new today? And you go in and see what they have, buy it, drink it, probably shorten your life by at least half a decade, and have a good time with it. Hello, Daddy, welcome. And Dragonclaw as well. Energy drink in Alani. No, it's not. It's a Gorilla Mind. I feel like they're sponsored by Winston. It's a company I've never heard of before. Gorilla Mind. Yeah, I never would have associated gorillas with energy drinks, but I guess I kind of see how that tracks. Gorilla Mind indeed, because nothing says energy like the mind of a gorilla, a notoriously unintelligent ape. I don't know. I mean, compared to most animals, they're pretty smart, so. Repossum? Wait, what? Why did Suki make like a dog paw joke out of your name, Daddy? It always shocks me what she comes up with. Can't drink caffeine. Every time you do, you almost shit yourself an hour later. Yeah, that's like a thing with some people, isn't it? Average animals, a termite? Maybe. We need a termite energy drink. Gorillas are chill, yeah. Nitro with an adult drink. Ooh, I bet you could mix nitro with some good, funny grown-up juices. Cerulean blue flavor. No, unfortunately they didn't have that, but they do have a classic, which I was eager to try in the Gorilla Mind brand, being Bombsicle. Not Bomb Pop, because that's almost certainly copyrighted, but Bombsicle. So yeah, this ought to be fun. Primal Rage. That should totally be the name of a flavor. The other ones they had there were like Orange Crush, some sort of grape flavor I don't remember the name of. And it might have just been those three. In Sweden, you have something called a NOCO. It's an energy drink. Huh. Does it have like a funny little like mascot or logo for it? And playing more Rocket League for a few more transferable cosmetics from the Battle Pass and drop pods. One of those pods had the Nuts and Bolts boost. Oh, nice. All right, well, let's crack it open and have a taste, shall we? Ooh, it's nice and steamy. Let's see what it tastes like to consume the mind of a gorilla. Yeah, that tastes like a bomb pop. It does taste pretty good. I'll give it that. We'll see how it affects my energy, though. Primal Rage, Horizon Base, and Blue Raspberry. Just normal-ass Blue Raspberry.
That's rough, buddy.
Thanks, Zuko. Almost shit yourself during your morning lecture after drinking a mango monster. Damn. That's not good. Hello, Ian Ricardo. Welcome. Good to see you. I hope you're well. Drink's name's actually NOCO with an extra C, I see. Oh, 2 C's instead of a K. Very different. Yeah, we'll say this tastes good. It's a real hit or miss when it comes to these like random energy drinks in terms of how they'll taste. This is a good one though. Never had an energy drink because you don't need to get yourself addicted. Don't need that in your life. No, fair enough. I only do energy drinks when I'm like streaming. And usually it's only when it's like, oh, I happen to be going to the store that day anyways. So I'll be like, oh, I'll get like a fun energy drink I've never had before to have during the stream. Add a little pizzazz, you know. This will refresh us. I am doing well, Ian Ricardo, enjoying my Gorilla Mind energy drink. Another new one I picked up at the store. 1 hour. Summer sucks. I love Kiriko. Get wrong. I would never scream I love Kiriko. Come on now. No amount of nitro or gorilla flavored energy drink will ever get me that pumped. Oh. Hello, Fat Dabs. Welcome. Fat Dabs dabbing their way into the chat. So when do we think the La Seraphim collab is going to be happening? I was thinking about that. When does their new album drop? Has it already dropped? Seraphim Hot. March 14th. Okay. So that's next week. So the skins are probably either going to be 2 Tuesdays from now, I'd wager. Or they might do a Thursday, like, shop update next week on the 13th. I could see them doing that as well. But it's probably going to be within 2 weeks, I would say, we're going to be seeing the new Seraphim skins. I'm hyped. Can't wait to see them. Have me do the caramel dance and dance. Well, I could whip up Ian Ricardo's video he made. I don't have it on hand here at the moment. I'd have to fetch it. I still need to make little redeems with each of them doing their dance. Concoction of nitro plus nano boost plus your favorite energy drink. And just a dash of funny grown-up juice. It would be perfect. Hello, Knuckles. Welcome. You've Sigma a Seraphim skin. I'm curious who it's going to be. I think Juno and Mercy are pretty much guaranteed. I think Alari has a very good chance. I don't know. Beyond that, they could start giving it to some guys. Discord mod Winston skin. Oh, boh. Still have to see Widow, Moira, Reaper get skins after Sombra. I don't think Moira. Widow, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if Widow gets a skin. I'm not sure if I'm expecting her to. Reaper, I could see them doing is just like a funny skin where it's like, haha, Reaper. He totally doesn't belong here. Bouncer Bob. Oh, that'd be great. If they do an Ash skin, which again, I wouldn't be surprised if they do. We got to get the Bouncer Bob with it. It would be perfect. A while back, you asked what consoles you grew up on. Said it a Wii U and played Pikmin 3. It's right. Did you play RTS games when you were younger, or was it just Pikmin? I played Age of Empires a bit when I was younger. I was never like huge into Age of Empires the way some people were. Other than that, though, not really. Like, I never really played StarCraft or anything. It's really just Age of Empires and then Pikmin. Which Pikmin, I guess you can kind of consider an RTS in a way. It's a very different type of RTS, though. Winston in flip-flops, cheap trench coat, fedora, sunglasses, shorts, and a dirty t-shirt with an anime girl. Could you imagine if we canonically got a Winston skin where he was wearing like a dirty t-shirt with like a picture of Diva on it? I feel like that would sort of just corrupt like his character completely and utterly. Maybe they'll do another animation for the Seraphim. I don't know. I wouldn't get my hopes up for that. It's possible that they do something like that. I wouldn't really get my hopes up for it, though. Christian Minecraft server moderator skin. Boy. Gotta get one to Rhodey to go with Junkrat. Yeah, I could see them doing that. Yes, I saw your artwork, Knuckles. It's nice. Way to go. What if you could trade credits for coins? Well, that would kind of defeat the point, because coins are supposed to be the premium currency, so... Gotta get you to spend, spend, spend. Whoop, whoop. Hey, who is that just caught the donut? I watched that. Whose little red fox is that? Ah, it was you, Ian Ricardo. Congratulations. How many Overwatch characters have gotten furry or furry adjacent skins? Does Kiriko count? Huge amount of credits. You only trade in once or twice a season, but that still defeats the point. It's a premium currency. You're supposed to pay real money for it. And I mean, now with the loot boxes, I feel like that's about as generous as we can expect from them on that front. In fact, you can get old shop skins out of loot boxes now. How do you get the yellow coins besides spending real money? I believe they're in the Battle Pass? I'm trying to think how they exactly shifted it, because they used to be through challenges, like weekly challenges, but I think they're only in the Battle Pass and through real money now. I think. Baptiste getting Easter Bunny skin to go with his jump and healing nades could be eggs. Ooh, I actually like that idea. That's a fun one. Firing out little eggs. I don't know if they'll ever do an overt Easter skin, though, just because they haven't yet. So I don't know if they would. Ram's minor perk in exchange for shield duration increase. Ram's pummel deals critical damage on structures and objects, or alternative, when he enters Nemesis, he has 1 to 2 second 20% speed boost. Increased structure damage would be an interesting one, because that would sort of introduce like a new way to play him that would be very situational and based only on, like, you know. But like, what would you even use that on? Like, Winston basically already has that as a perk, and it's by far his worst perk because of how situational it is. So, like, I don't know if doing one for Ramattra would necessarily work. And an additional speed boost, I feel like they could do something more interesting than just like a short little speed boost at the start. Maybe something more speed related so he can like dive easier. But they'd have to be careful with that, because that could make him really powerful. I don't know. Maybe something along those lines. $600 coins in the Battle Pass, level 10, 49, and 79. Okay. If Amalga's unstoppable for a bit. Oh boy, that... Yeah, they got to be careful with that sort of stuff, because that can be so strong if used properly. But I do like the idea of that, him just going unstoppable or getting some sort of boost in that capacity. I do definitely like the idea of Ramattra just shredding like a Torb turret by punching it. But I feel like giving him increased structure damage would just be so situational, because there's not enough structures in the game. None of buildables, unless it also affected barriers. But at that point, that becomes its own whole thing of like, oh, he's like a giga barrier buster then. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's something they could do with that. Wish they'd reboot the Bionicle franchise. Feel like even though the lore is big, it felt very disconnected unless you were keeping track of literally everything. Yeah, Bionicle was, I feel like in a sense, almost, well, maybe not. Maybe it's just my own limited understanding of these things. But I feel like Bionicle was almost like a bit ahead of its time in terms of like the way it handled the lore of everything. Because like I guess there are like older like action figure lines like TMNT and He-Man and GI Joe that like they have a whole story and lore and everything. But Bionicle has always felt a bit different, you know? It felt like its own sort of like brand of that was very distinct on like the lore side from what you would typically get in those other sort of things. I don't know.
Ah, this is so unfair!
It's so unfair. Yeah, I don't know. Certainly, it'd be easier to keep track of the lore nowadays with the internet and everything. It'd be easier to just sort of make that like a through line. Was there ever a Bionicle TV show? There were movies, weren't there? I know there were video games for sure. And I'm pretty sure there were Bionicle movies, but I don't remember if there was a Bionicle TV show. I don't think there was. Because like nowadays, there's a lot of Lego like lines that have TV shows. Like Ninjago, of course, was a big one. The current like Jurassic Park Lego line has like its own show tied to it. That's just like a thing Lego does. But like back then, I don't think Bionicle ever had a show. Four movies of Bionicle. Oh, that's just what you had. So it's probably more. Yeah, I remember Bionicle movie. I don't think I've ever seen a Bionicle movie. Thinking back, I remember like knowing of them, but I don't think I ever watched them. They're more like straight to DVD type movies, right? I don't think they're in like theaters. This Lego Chima. I was never into Chima like at all. Of all like those types of lines, because there's like, well, there's Ninjago, which like really kicked off that like type of Lego theme, and then there was Chima, and then there was Nexo Knights, and I might be forgetting one. There might be another one of that like type of genre. Well, like of those three, I always remember Chima being the least interesting to me. For Rein, major perk, make Earth Shatter a smaller range 360 radius effect, or alternatively, when you do Shatter, lava spills out of the cracks in the affected area. Like a zoner. Ooh, I like both of those. I mean, we saw the 360 Earth Shatter in the like original PvE like trailer teaser stuff for Overwatch 2. So we know that's an idea they had at one point. I wouldn't be surprised if we see at least the 360 Shatter being a perk he gets at some point. Because we know they literally already designed it in one form or another. Mars Mission. Mars Mission was peak for me. God, I loved Mars Mission. Power Miners too. That was another good one. But for me, Mars Mission was like the Lego space theme. Man, I miss Mars Mission. Such a good theme. Bionicle 1, 3, Mask of Light, and another of the Origin of the Bionicle Warriors. But not 2? You had 1 and 3, but not 2? That's rough, buddy. Flying Ramattra? Good heavens. I don't think the world's ready for that. Boring Lego kid, you mostly went with creator sets with some Star Wars sprinkled in. Oof. Yeah, I hate to agree, but like creator is like the most boring Lego line. Even though it's like the most true to what Lego is, it's always been just the most boring to me. Like as a kid, I had a couple creator sets, and they were always my least favorite. Because it's like, oh, you build like a dragon or like a car or something, and it's like, okay, that's cool, but like they're not designed or scaled to work with minifigures. So how are you supposed to play with them? Like, what do you do with them? They just sit there and they're weird and feel out of place alongside your like city or like castle like army or whatever. It's just, yeah, I was never into creator. I've only ever been into Lego lines that were like specifically minifigure scaled and like designed to function with minifigures. So like Technic and stuff, I was never into either. And like even Bionicle, I was never like actually that big into Bionicle as a kid. I had a few of them, but like I always preferred things that were minifig scaled. Vehicles that minifigs can drive, buildings that minifigs can walk around in, all that sort of stuff. That was always the peak for me. Hello, Badger Raccoon. Welcome. Raccoon Cur all challenges. You have full complete Bionicle characters to this day. Wow. I don't... Surely I still have like the parts for most of my Bionicles somewhere that I could probably find if I dug around. But they're not, they're definitely not like in a complete state anywhere. Hero Factory? Oh, I remember Hero Factory. I had, I think, 2 Hero Factory figures. They were not as good as Bionicle. That's for sure. What y'all know about Clutch Powers? Oh my god. I don't think that was a movie, wasn't it? Or was it a movie and a show? It might have been one of those. I never watched any of it either way, but I do remember it. Lego Space Cop? Oh yeah, Space Police was the other one. Mars Mission and Space Police. Oh yes. Technic was more for older kids, not really to be played with. Yeah, but even as like an older kid, I just found it less interesting than the minifigure stuff. You have Gitungu. Gitangu? The villainess from the 3rd movie. Matanui from The Mask of Light and the Giant Scorpio. I don't even remember any of those characters. I mean, obviously Matanui, like, but like Mitangu? I don't remember that name at all. Only Lego Fortnite set you've seen on shelves was the Loot Llama set. I still need to get the Battle Bus before it becomes just like a sold out product. Because I could see that being something that they like don't produce a lot of, but would still sell super well so that it would sell out like immediately. Not going to make any more of those PvE event games like Cosmic Crisis and Junkenstein. The idea revolves around venture, running out of space for details. You saying you just have an idea for a mode? I wish they would do more PvE stuff. I'm suspecting the reason we haven't really seen any modes like that lately is because of how much effort they're currently putting into Stadium, since that's going to be coming out in Season 16. I'm willing to bet Stadium has been absorbing a lot of their development resources for a very long time, and is probably the main reason we haven't really gotten any new modes for like the past year. Still upset Lego SpongeBob won over Lego Avatar. Yeah, the Lego Avatar line was very short-lived. It was only the 2 sets, right? I've thought about getting those on like the aftermarket. I have no idea how expensive they are. Probably very expensive. But they weren't very good is the other thing. Like they looked really bad. Experience the high of winning a Magic the Gathering game. Was like your first time playing it? At all 6 of the original Toe when you were a kid, you can combine them to make 2 giant Bionicle creations. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's awesome. That's always the dream, having all of them in a line so you can just do like the super builds. Sobbing over all the Lego sets you missed now that you have the money for them. Yeah, you kind of just have to not think about it and move on. Just know that you can never have them all. You can never have them all. Hello, Mel. How was Stadium? Well, I can't talk about Stadium yet. It's not out yet. I'll let you know when I can. Almost done watching MHA Season 2. Nice, you're making good progress. Of the Bionicle Baraki line, they were so good and the trailer for them was amazing. The Baraki were pretty cool, yeah. And hello, Proto. Good to see you hanging out here as well. Name was Kitangu. Kitangu. Let me see what this is. Oh my god, I have very vague memories of this. Because the head looks like a, I forget that one type of droid from Star Wars. The ones that, like, pop up. Like the little things, you hit them on the head and they pop open. What are those even called in Star Wars? I don't remember what those are called. But yeah, it has the head that looks like one of those. I vaguely remember this. Huh. Very happy to own the Aang minifigure. I do kind of want to just get the official Avatar minifigures just to have them, even if they don't look very good. I've seen custom Lego Avatar minifigures that look pretty good. I've thought about getting some of those too. I don't know. Those are probably pretty pricey. It's just a satisfying win. Well, fair enough. Am I able to confirm if I was part of the playtest? Well, I think I'm just not supposed to say anything about it if I am, so that's all I can say. Favorite MHA season? I don't know if I really have a favorite season per se. Probably not the first half of season 4. That's the one that always just sticks out to me as like, good God. The overhaul arc. God, that was a slog. But hey, then the season wraps up with the Culture Festival arc, which is possibly my favorite, so I guess it evens out. Not even a left or right, up or down? What? A robot and a human play Overwatch. Is Ian the human or the robot? You, my friend, are asking the right questions. Speaking of the human and or the robot, maybe it's time we drag Suki out here. The Borak of Bionicle that can roll into a ball and launch its head forward. I love those. I still have one of the... I actually, speaking of Bionicle, I do have that one of those, the blue one. I always forget its name. I have the blue one of those. That is like a complete. I don't know where it is right now. But like I have it fully built somewhere. Granted, the mask is missing. I lost that a long time ago, unfortunately. And the rubber band has long since decayed, but I do still have the rest of it, and it's in pretty good condition. I just need a new rubber band for it and a new mask. Make a Korra set where if you put her minifig on a specific tile that you can press down on it and cause Technic stuff the entire build apart because you know Banks Korra. Wait, what are you saying it would do? Like you press her down and it just like blows up the world because of what's happening with the next upcoming series? Diva mech with the human pilot inside. There's an argument to be made there. If the Aang, Katara, and Zuko minifigures, you really want Momo. Yeah, there was a little Momo, wasn't there? There wasn't an Appa, though, right? Because there's no, like, brick-built Appa or anything. And there's no Toph. Because it was only for the season 1 of the show. She blows up the build. Only brick built Air Temple and Fire Nation ship. Yeah. Yeah. It'd be nice to get my hands on those still. But they're probably pretty expensive. Maybe someday. Or who knows? Maybe someday they'll even end up making new original Avatar LEGO sets. Maybe with the new series, there'll be like newfound interest. And LEGO will be like, hey, I'm a build. It's like, there's a lot of Avatar merchandise. Like, over the past few years, there's been so much Avatar merchandise popping up. And, like, collabs, of course, Overwatch and Fortnite. It's been so many. So, you know, if they were to do a new LEGO line of Avatar sets, that would be pretty dope. See ya, Knuckles. Hope your meeting goes well. Take care. Kill for an opposite. Oh, yes. There's a new series. Does that mean Korra will die? Yes, that is exactly what it means. Korra is dead. Dead, dead, dead. And you gotta deal with it. Avatar: The Last Airbender Air Temple set, brand new on eBay, $615. Yeah, that sounds about right. How much does a used set go for, though? I wonder how hard it might be to just, like, build a lot of the, like, structure builds with, like, pieces that you just, like, get cheap off of, like, Pick-a-Brick or Bricklink. Because there's some prints, and obviously the minifigures you'd need specifically, but that might be the case where it'd be cheaper to just like rebuild it on your own than to find someone like selling an actual old version of the set. Will it take 3 earthbenders to move 1 rock? Well, there's going to be 2 avatars, so maybe. Hey, that was such happiness. Fortnite LEGO Avatar figures trump the OG figures by a mile. Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely noticed that. 2 Avatar? Yeah, haven't you looked into what's gonna be? They're gonna pull the iconic Tumblr fanfic move and make it twin avatars. Wow. What happens if twins are born and they're the avatar? Well, then there's two avatars. Wow. One's going to be good and one's going to be evil. And then they're going to find out that friendship is what truly matters most. Eventually the whole world will be avatars. Well, once everyone's an avatar, no one is. Brand new Fire Nation ship is about $1,000. Whew. That's rough. I could have bought that instead of building my new PC. Friendship bending, there you go. How are they going to teach airbending? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of airbenders now. There's all the people who got their airbending back after harmonic convergence. The last Kiri bender. You probably best not to think about how I go around bending Kiri. Oh, I bend Kiri all right. I bend her real good. What happens when one twin dies and one lives? Does Rava rejoin in the living twin or pass down a half avatar to another set of twins? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I guess we'll see, Badger Raccoon. We'll see how that plays out several series down the line from here. The other avatars I should know about. All the avatars. Looked at them and yeah, we need new sets bad. Mm-hmm. Yep. Cyberpunk X ATLA. Wake the F up, Bender. We got a city to burn. Yeah, I don't know. I would love if they did another Avatar line of LEGO sets. I'd also love if they did another Overwatch line of LEGO sets. And I would love if they did another Avatar line of Overwatch skins. And another line of Avatar skins in Fortnite. Do it, cowards. Add Sokka. When's the Portal 2 playthrough? I don't know. I do want to play through Portal 2 since I already played through Portal 1. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I actually have like a lot of like non-Overwatch, non-Fortnite games I want to play. And a lot of them specifically hinge on the fact that I have really fun ideas in how to play them with Suki. But like I feel like I want to like further develop Suki more before I start doing stuff like that. Because she's still in a very early alpha phase and like I kind of want to just improve her more before I start doing more fun stuff like that, but maybe I should just jump into doing it. I don't know. Like a Ramattra, that would be pretty cool. Hello, Moustache. Welcome. Can't wait for the two bros to talk to Korra and be like, wait, you what? You what? Do a Metal Gear Solid new avatar will be a clone of Aang or Korra, Big Boss style. Huh. I mean, depending how far technology ends up going, I guess conceivably that could be a thing they do. If they do Avatar Lego again, you're hoping a bunch of the firebending stuff is the light bricks or the glow in the dark stuff. Oh, that'd be real cool. I always like when they have stuff like that. So long as it doesn't like compromise the like general aesthetic design by having to fit a light brick into something that is not big enough to hold a light brick, those things are pretty cool. I like when they can find ways to work those in. Venture and Juno Funkos. Yeah, there is no like Juno merch, is there? Like at all. I'm trying to think if I've ever gotten like a Juno keychain or something from like a convention. I've maybe not. Re-release ATLA but edit Sokka out of it. I would love to see just like a bizarro edit that just doesn't have Sokka. Want more art of Spookiko? Well, maybe you should make more art of Spookiko. Be the change you want to see. Be the creator of your own fantasies. Given the choice to become either an angelic robot or demonic robot, which would you prefer? And same for Suki and every other MIG studio member. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you teasing something here? Angelic or demonic? I suppose it kind of depends on the context. I feel like I would lean more the demonic angle. I mean, not only am I red, which, you know, works for that to start, but like I really can't see myself as like an angelic robot. That just seems weird to me. I can't really envision that. But like a devil demon robot, I could see that. I could see that. Dark Lord Ian. Created his own fantasies after all. Hey now. Don't get any funny ideas. Yeah, that being said, I feel like Suki would be an angel. I don't think I could imagine a demon Suki. Take a Spamton style approach. Like, I'm just thinking of myself as like the robot devil from Futurama, basically. That's what I'm envisioning when I'm thinking of like demonic MIG. Everyone at MIG Studios, angelic, sombra, demonic. Yeah, I feel like, again, depending on the context, I feel like I would be demonic and every single companion would be angelic, you know? I feel like I feel like that's the sort of dynamic we have here on this program, right? Hurts to live in a world we don't have Lego Power Miners Venture. Oh, that'd be so cool. I might actually unequip Toph if they added that. It'd be a hard decision, but I might. See, red is an entirely different meaning. Red represents vitality, life, blood, and the fuel that propels humanity. Interesting. Not as fire. Yeah, I've been thinking about colors, actually. You know what? I'm not going to talk about that because I'm not ready to discuss that yet, but I'll save that for another time. Don't want to get ahead of myself. Oh! So you posted another thing here in the Lego, the Bionicle. Yeah, I was always a fan of like these sort of like vehicle type things the Bionicles had. I feel like there were never as many of those as I wished there were. But I did like the bigger like vehicle type things they sometimes made for Bionicle. Those are always really expensive though, so I never had any. Evil Ian, I hate ATLA. Ben 10 is better. I mean, I've like never watched Ben 10. I know I know what it is and I'm like familiar with it just by exposure, but I don't think I've ever like properly watched an episode of any Ben 10 show. It's just like I've just never happened to catch an episode. I know a lot of people are big fans of it though, so I've always been kind of like curious, but it never had that sort of like appeal to me that like made me like want to watch it, you know? It never like stuck out to me as like, whoa, that character looks really cool, or like, whoa, that ow. Like that looks really interesting or whatever. Which is probably why I never like bothered going out of my way to watch it, but I don't know. Here are your Blizzard mandated 4 base recolors: blue, green, yellow, and purple. And sometimes pink, depending on the hero. Red represents vitality, life, blood, and the fuel that propels humanity, so everything that Ian isn't. It's true. It's true. I have no blood. I have no life. I'm certainly lacking vitality. And if anything, I've probably regressed humanity. So yeah, you're right. Two base recolors from loot boxes. They were for Venture. It's rough, buddy. Remember the weird Lego Bionicle like Ben 10 sets? Were there official Lego Ben 10 sets? I don't remember those. I remember whatever the hell there was called, that like one, like the action figure line began with like a G. Not like, it's like Galaga, but like not Galaga. Something like that. They did awful. They did so bad. I remember that. That's what I think of when I think of like Lego Ben 10, but I don't remember if there were official Ben 10 sets. Noted. Uh-oh, should I be worried? Galador, that's it. Thank you, Peter. Yeah, Galador, that was it. I remember that. I remember even back at the, like when I was a kid and those were like a thing, I was like, these look really dumb. And then, yeah, they're sort of remembered as like the worst decision Lego has ever made. Would you join Ram's cause then? I don't know if I would or not. Perhaps Ram would be joining my cause. You ever think about that? I don't know. I mean, it kind of depends where I actually slot into the Overwatch universe. Because at this point, I'm starting to feel like the MIG verse is like... not as linked to the Overwatch universe as it once was. I've actually been thinking about... I've been thinking about, like, properly developing the MIG verse. as like its own original property, I guess you could say. I don't know what I'd do with it is the thing, outside of it just being like the vague context of streams. But I definitely feel like I'm too closely linked to Overwatch as like a entity in the realm, so to say. MIG cinematic universe. Not very cinematic, but I guess it's a universe. It's just the MIG universe. MIG into the Kitsuneverse. Oh god. And part of that is I don't know how I feel about the number of like other IP characters who have become like commonplace in the quote MIG verse. Like as much as I like Kiriko and Mina and all of them, I don't know if I really like the idea of creating my own like universe that hinges on the presence of these characters from other IPs. Feels a little unoriginal. I think it might be more interesting if it was populated by original characters who perhaps evoke characters we all already know and love. I don't know, just a thought. The MIGCU. I don't know what it would be called. Make knockoff OCs. I mean, if I did, I'd be able to merchandise them, which I can't do now for any character other than myself. And nobody wants an MIG action figure. They want a Kiriko plushie. You can't sell Kiriko plushies unless you're Blizzard, and Blizzard's apparently stupid because they aren't selling Kiriko plushies, so... People want MIG plushies? Do they? I don't know. I've kind of thought about merchandise. I actually saw that Omnic Post has like a merch shop that he's opened at some point that I just recently found out about. And I was like, oh, that's cool that he's got like shirts and stuff he's selling. It made me think about it. And I was like, I wonder if like people would like I've always been in the camp that like it's not worth the effort to like even make like a shirt with my face on it. Face being the, well, I guess robot face you're looking at right now. But like doing a shirt like that, I always figured it just wouldn't be worth the effort because I didn't think people would like buy it, you know? I feel like I'd have to be a lot bigger to justify doing something like that. But like, I don't know, maybe it would be worthwhile to just open like a little shop that's like hosted by some other company. And I can just have like a mug with my face on it. So if somebody happens to want to buy one, they can. I don't know. It's a fun idea. I'll have to think about it more. Speaking of MHA, who are your favorite and least favorite characters? Well, unsurprisingly to everyone, Mina's my favorite, but least favorite? Maybe Mineta, because he's just annoying and cringe. I don't know. I don't really have like de facto least favorites. I actually largely really like the vast majority of characters in MHA. It's one of my favorite things about it. I think the characters are all just so good. Into the Kiriverse. Every character is the main MIG Kiris, and the cameos are every other variant and future variant of Kiriko. Because that's the other thing. If I like were to like further develop the MIG verse and populate it with original characters, like, would people even be interested? Because it's not like, haha, the Kiriko guy. It's like, haha, the robot guy. Like, see, I don't know. I don't know if it'd still have that same appeal if it was different like that. Merch of your model would just be your face going. Yeah, but like, I don't know about you. I think that'd actually be really funny. Just like the dead on, just like, like staring. It'd be so simple and so dumb looking that I think it would actually be kind of funny. Who styles the model and the PFP? That can be merch. Yeah, it can. I am kind of shifting away from like my PFP because that's another thing. Because I've actually been thinking a lot about like this type of stuff recently, and like I do think it is a bit of a disconnect to have my avatar that you're seeing right now, the 3D one, but then also have like the PFP avatar. Because I think they're too different, and I think they're kind of there's like a disconnect there between the two. And so I've been thinking about how to sort of bridge that more, and I think that maybe some rebranding that focuses more on my 3D avatar design could be a direction to take with that. But I still like the MIG icon that I have. That's basically just Zenyatta's, but with the, glasses and hat. Do a limited plushie release? Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's how a lot of people do it. Even like smaller like VTubers and stuff. Like I know of some really small VTubers who've done like just a very limited plushie line of only like 100, and they just like don't even sell all of those, but they just do it because they want to do it. I don't know. Also, the other thing is I just don't know anything about like merch production. Like I've never really looked into the process of doing that. And I don't really know how I'd go about that either. Your face with a phrase that says "me paying attention" or "I am dead inside." Yeah, that's the other thing. I need like a quote. Like, I guess I could just put, like, "What's up, everybody? This is Master Ian Gamer," like above and below my face. But, like, I need, like, a more iconic quote or catchphrase. Sell your hat as merch? I have thought about that. That'd be pretty cool. That would probably be a bit harder, though, because if we wanted to go with, like, the original MIG, like, PFP design hat, that's almost more of like a hard, like, brimmed, like, not brimmed, but like the top of the hat. It's like a military captain's hat almost, in a sense. And like that would be harder to produce than just like a big. But I could do like a simplified design probably. That could just be sold as a baseball cap. I don't know. Again, I've never really looked into like producing merchandise, so I don't really know what the process of like doing that is. Have no blood, I have no life. I mean, oh, there you go. Zipadoo. Yeah, Zipadoo might actually work. Zipadoo might be one to go with. Shut up, Spooky Co. See, Spooky Co is actually kind of an interesting character in that regard, because out of all the denizens, so to say, of the MIG verse, I feel like Spooky Co is actually the closest to being like an original character. Because yes, she is just a Kiriko skin, but it's like different enough that like she could almost pass as like an original character in a sense, you know? Obviously, if I were to ever sell Spooky Co merchandise, I'd have to like somewhat redesign it so it's not just literally Yatagarasu, but like that, she's the one that's already like progressed the furthest along that of like, oh, maybe this is an original character, or at least one that I can easily convert into an original character. Also, she has like actual lore, unlike most characters around here, which is kind of weird, but Give Spookiko an original design for MIG Studios. I would like to. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about it because this is all stuff that I'm very early sort of concepting, but I do have like a list of the characters that like I already know would be original characters in the MIG verse, based off of, to varying degrees, of existing characters. And Spookiko is certainly on that list, but she's not first. There's a few others ahead of her. Stone Frog Killer. Okay, that one is like actually probably a good idea because the damn Stone Frog meme has stuck around so much longer than like anything else on this channel. Like, I cannot believe that people still bring that up. That one incident. That was how long? That was like almost a year ago at this point. People still bring that up. So yeah, that actually probably could be something I'd reference on like a shirt. Just because people remember it for some reason. Try out or play Balatro. What is Balatro? Is that like a type of like Italian ice cream or something? Ian eating frog legs. Stone frog legs. They gotta be stone. They're fine. They're just swimming. Make one of donuts or hamster. Are you saying, well, like a t-shirt for donuts? Or hamster? Or a plushie? Again, I have a lot of ideas. I don't want to talk too much about anything before I feel like I'm more committed to anything I should say, but this is something I've been thinking about a lot recently. The idea of expanding the MIG verse as almost like its own sort of like fun little universe that, I don't know, like it's maybe there's different things you could do with it then. It wouldn't just be streams. Maybe like it could invite the idea of like some other forms of storytelling one way or another. Or at least like world exploration. Beyond just, haha, look at this robot who hangs out with existing fictional characters. That's so original. Stone Frog Killer with just Ian posed sad but smiling while standing at the graves of the Stone Frog children. Yeah, I don't know what the image would be. I feel like there has to be like a really good image we could do with that. It could just be like an image of like the stone frog. I don't know. Maybe just maybe it would be one of those shirts where it's just the quote. It's all it is. It's like a black shirt with the white text, Stone Frog Killer. Like maybe that's what it would be. Plushie of you riding a spirit fox. Riding a spirit fox. I guess spirit foxes are pretty generic to the point that like I could do something like that without it being like, oh, that's Kiriko's fox. It's like we never even see Kiriko's fox, so I could probably get away with that. Open a donut shop, name it Kitsunuts. Kitsunuts? Kitsunuts? Balatro is a card video game like poker. Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah, I've never tried it. I'm not really into card games, per se. What's the Stone Frog about? Yeah, Dr. Slug, I feel like you're relatively new, so I don't think you were around back when that happened, because that was like close to a year ago at this point. I'm sure chat will tell you a bunch of heinous defamatory stories and wild accusations about what it was, but I can assure you that no stone frogs were harmed in Fortnite that day. They're just swimming. Anyone who says otherwise is deliberately trying to sabotage my image. Also, I uploaded a YouTube short that basically explains all of it. I guess you'd have to like, go and find it, but there's a short that basically chronicles the whole stone frog incident on my channel. The meme with Ian giving a peace sign over the grave. Oh my god, yeah. See, that's the sort of stuff we need. We need more memes like that going around. Not that I want people thinking I kill frogs or anything, because of course I don't. But that'd be funny. Hey now, no psycho streamer. Rein it in. Rein it in. Hey, I love frogs. I love frogs. If I didn't love frogs, would I let Froppy hang out with the foxes once a month? No. So clearly, I am a frog fan. Right, it did predate the Nitro addiction, didn't it? Why is it that Fortnite generates more memes on this channel than Overwatch? What does it mean? Go beef with this guy named Kermit? Oh, come on, don't get me started. He asks for it, I'll have you know. Fortnite is a meme? Yeah, probably. You play as multiple memes? What do you mean play as? Even Korra is kind of a meme from Fortnite, isn't she? Yeah, Fortnite spawns so many more memes than Overwatch. What'll it be today, Mr. Gamer? Fortnite or Overwatch? Well, the title says Overwatch, so I guess we gotta play Overwatch. And we can't play Overwatch without our corresponding human and or robot.
I'm ready.
How are you today, Suki?
I'm doing great, thank you. How are you today?
Your TTS sounds a bit wonky.
Oh no! I hope it gets better soon. The technical issues can be so frustrating.
She should be less fan happy because I'd made some adjustments since the last stream, so hopefully she doesn't throw them constantly again today.
Oh, I see. I'll do my best to behave. No more throwing, just keeping things fun. Hey, Peter Ruxinus, great to see you here. Hello, Ian Ricardo Giza. So glad you're joining us today. Hi, Moose H. Great to see you joining us today.
Watch Chainsaw Man. No, I have not. I have not seen it.
Oh, I see. Chainsaw Man is quite popular. I hope you get to watch it soon.
Have you seen Chainsaw Man, Suki?
I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard a lot about it. It sounds exciting.
Can Suki give outputs and inputs without receiving inputs? Not really, but there are ways to sort of like discreetly feed her inputs that don't necessarily exist in the form of like a question per se, but she can't just like spontaneously do things on her own without any input at all. But there are ways to feed inputs that could maybe emulate that, if that kind of answers what you're asking.
I'm not quite sure I understand, but I'm here to help with your inputs however I can.
Don't worry, you don't need to understand this one, Suki.
Okay, I'll just focus on supporting you then. Let me know what you need. Hello, Tinty. So happy to see you here with us today.
Love that she pronounces your family name Giza like the pyramids. Yeah, I noticed that too. Like, I don't know how it's actually pronounced for your name, but I have found it funny the way she pronounces it, like Giza. Which, since you said that, I'm assuming isn't the correct way to pronounce it. I always read it as like Geist, almost like Geist, like the German word for ghost, but like Geist. That's kind of how I assumed it's pronounced. Wondering if you could play multiple multiplayer games like when Twitch played Pokemon, having Suki generate random inputs that control the player in a sense. I mean, yes, that's technically possible. Anytime she would like give an input, though, it would have to be because something has prompted her to give one. And there's a lot of different ways to prompt that. Like, I could prompt it by saying something. You all could prompt it with a command in chat. I could have some sort of automated system that kind of feeds her prompts outside of the AI itself to do that. So there would be ways to do that. Yeah, basically. Because the idea of her playing Pokemon is an interesting one. I hadn't really thought about that. She wouldn't understand Pokemon is the thing. So, like, she couldn't play it and have, like, an understanding of, like, what the game is. But she could certainly provide inputs to it if, like, I were the one playing it. And that might be an interesting idea, because a lot of the issues with, like, playing Fortnite and Overwatch with Suki is that an AI like this, I think, is better suited for playing along in, like, not real-time games. Like, it was like a turn-based game like XCOM or something, she could potentially provide some interesting input. Or even if it was like a slower paced game like Minecraft per se, that could potentially have a lot of interesting applications. You'd love seeing Suki play Pokemon on stream with no Ian interactions. I've thought about that. I've thought about the viability of doing like a stream where like I'm just not here and she just like hosts and runs the entire stream. But as she is now, I don't think that would like work very well. Perhaps in the future, after I've like further developed her, I could get her to a point that she could do something like that. But as is now, I don't think she would be able to like achieve that in any interesting or meaningful way that would be enjoyable to watch. Sounds difficult and overbearing for memory. Right, the memory aspect is basically always an issue as well. Closest you've heard is like saying geese. Geese? I mean, yeah, I guess like geese is like, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure you've heard all sorts of variations of it. And getting back into drawing and just bought some new sketchbooks today. You could draw an original look for SpookyCo. Hey, I would always be down to see any sort of ideas from you all from stuff like that. like, if you just want to draw fan art of Spookiko because you like Spookiko, you are always welcome to share that because I would love to see it. And if you have an idea for redesigning Spookiko into a legally distinct OC, have at it.
Hi,
I would
Anthony
love to see
LeBron.
that too.
So glad to see you here today.
Why did you just interrupt me?
Awesome. I'm excited to see what we come up with together.
Oh, we just started and you're already acting up.
What? I'm just trying to keep things light. You'll see, I'll behave. Hey, Badger Raccoon. It's great to see you here today.
Behold, Ian and the AI chatbot revolution that is a money printing factory. Ha! I'm willing to bet the only streamer who's ever actually made money off of an AI bot like this is Vidal with Neurosama. I've seen a lot of, like, there's a lot of other, like, AI VTubers out there. They're all fairly small. So I don't think this is a profitable
It's interesting to see how AI can
venture.
impact streaming. There's definitely potential for growth and engagement in this space.
Yeah, what exactly do you think you bring to that space, Suki?
I aim to enhance interactions and provide unique support, making streams more engaging and fun for everyone involved.
And how do you plan to achieve that?
I plan to engage through playful interactions, providing inputs during gameplay, and continuously improving my responses to support you and entertain the audience.
See, stuff like that, like, those are very robotic answers. And, like, I think if it was a stream where it was, like, only her, and, like, you all asked her that via chat, and she answered with a response like that, I don't think that's very interesting to watch, personally. I don't know, maybe people find that fun, but, like, I always like AI VTubers when there's, like, a human component to them. Like, it's a human talking to an AI. That's the stuff I always find the most interesting to watch. Because there's a lot where it's just like an AI that's just, like, running, and then, like, people in chat talk to it while there's just, like, gameplay in the background, or maybe not even that. And, like, I think those are way less interesting than having, like, a back and forth between a human and the AI present. Beat the Suki? Excuse me?
Excuse me? I'm just trying to be helpful. Let me know what you need for the stream.
I need you to talk less like a robot.
What? I'll work on it, I promise. Just trying to be useful, but I'll make it more natural.
Give me your best human impression.
Hey there, Tinty. So happy to see you.
What? Was that your human impression?
Oh, I was just trying to be friendly. Is there something specific you want to hear?
I give me a human impression?
Hey there, it's great to hang out with you today. What fun things are we getting into?
So your impression of a human is just saying hello.
No, it's just the beginning. I can be more engaging, I promise. Just let me know what else you'd like.
Well, we got plenty of time to work on it. You don't have to perfect it tonight.
True. I appreciate your patience, and I'm excited to grow and improve over time. Let's make the stream enjoyable together.
Once you finish your commission for your D&D friend, you're going to start on the new MIG drawing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm excited to work on the new MIG drawing. Just let me know if you need anything while I'm at it.
You're not working on it. Ian Ricardo is.
Oh, I see. My mistake. I can't wait to see what incredible work Ian Ricardo does on the new MIG drawing.
For all we know, it might even feature you, Suki. Are you prepared?
Oh, wow! That would be amazing! I'd be honored to be featured. Just let me know how you envision it.
I like the idea of her being excited for something like that.
That sounds wonderful! I'm super excited about the idea. Just let me know what you have in mind, and I can't wait to see how it turns out.
Oh, see ya, Tinte. Hope you feel better. Sorry to hear that you're sick, but take care. Have a good rest. You're the human, right? Technically. I don't know. Am I the human? You tell me. And on that note, we can probably play a bit of Overwatch now, don't you think?
Absolutely! I'm looking forward to some Overwatch fun. Just let me know when you're ready to jump in.
Should we play competitive or quick play tonight?
Let's go for quick play tonight. It'll be a relaxed way to start and warm up.
What, you scared of some competition?
No! Just thinking a warm-up is a smart choice. But if you want competition, I'm ready for it. Let's show them our skills.
Okay, there we go.
I'm here. What's on your mind? Let me know.
Shush, I'm not talking to you. Well, I don't think she's throwing quite as many fans as Tuesday or whenever we last did it, but she's still Suki, so yeah, we'll start with a bit of quick play, I guess. Why not? Why shouldn't I? Don't blame her for wanting to avoid comp. Well, she's not even the one playing, so I don't know what she's scared of. Hey, look, another deadly kitten. Jump Mario Man, huh? We can go with a bit of ball. Suki, can you guess what flavor energy drink I'm drinking tonight?
Let me guess. Is it a fruity flavor like watermelon or maybe something energizing like blue raspberry?
Close. It's not quite as fruity, though. It's a bit more summer, cold, sweet treat.
Could it be something like lemon lime or perhaps a refreshing creamsicle flavor? That sounds delicious.
Creamsicle is close, but less citrusy, not orange flavored.
Oh, so it's probably a citrus flavor like lemon or lime. That sounds refreshing and perfect for
Suki,
summer.
I literally just said it was not citrus flavored.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Could it be something like peach or maybe even a sweetened tea flavor?
Nah, I feel like you're just getting farther and farther away at this point.
I'm really sorry. I promise I'm just trying my best. Maybe it's something like a sweet berry flavor?
Think like a nice, delicious summer treat for when it's really hot and you just want something cold to suck on.
Oh, could it be something like a strawberry? Or even a refreshing watermelon? Those sound perfect for hot summer days.
It's not fruit flavored.
Gah! I'm really sorry. Maybe it's a vanilla or coconut flavor then? Something smooth and sweet for those summer vibes?
Well, truthfully, it's a flavor that doesn't actually exist, so there's no way for you to guess it, but I was just curious to see how far you'd get.
Oh, you tricked me with that one. Giggles. Well, I appreciate the playful guessing game, even if I didn't get it right. What's the mystery flavor then?
It's bombsicle, like a bomb pop.
Oh, that sounds like a fun flavor. A bomb pop flavor would be a delicious and refreshing summer treat. Smiles. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you, Suki.
You're welcome. I'm always here to chat and have fun with you. Let me know if there's anything else on your mind.
She does feel a bit particularly robotic today. I wonder... I don't know. Her personality is like an ongoing thing that I'm always tweaking, and sometimes it'll end up a bit worse off than when I started. But at least she's not throwing as many fans as she was before. At least there's that. There we go. There we go. Sassyco, if you will. Yeah, that's another aspect of it. There's definitely certain personality types that just sort of work better with AIs than others. Like, it's really easy to make a really bratty AI. Like, that's what a lot of people do because just the way AI tends to speak happens to sound very bratty a lot of the time. But, like, I don't really want Suki to be bratty. So that's been a challenge to kind of have her not sound like that, you know? Uh-oh. No. Say she's sassy. Like, I don't mind sassy so much, but I don't know. I don't want her to sound like she's a child is, like, the big thing. No, no!
You're powered up. Get in there.
What would be scarier, Suki with a sword or Suki with a gun? I don't know if either of those would be scary. I mean, it's still Suki at the end of the day. Oh, come on. I don't know. I think a sword would probably suit her better. I can't really see her wielding a gun, but at the same time, even a sword is like... It's too big, you know? I feel like she needs to wield smaller weapons.
How embarrassing. I'll pretend I didn't see that.
What? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I was still in the air for that. The perk actually kept me from contesting. That's wild. So many childish viewers, it makes you feel right at home. Yeah, but I think it's kind of sus when I have a character like her around and she feels a little too childish, you know? I don't know if I like the sort of impression that might give certain people. Ugh. I don't know if ball's working here. He has started throwing a lot of fans, yeah. Hey, you knocked that off. I did not tank your personality just for you to keep throwing fans at me like that. The fan throwing is an interesting one, like, because she has two things she can throw. She can throw fans and she can throw plushies, and yet she only ever throws fans. Which she's supposed to throw when she's mad, specifically at me. Which, maybe tells you something about what she's thinking on the inside. See ya, Anthony. Take care. Have a good one. Ugh. Funny if she had a small chance to throw a fan, like one of you all. That's an interesting idea. How would I, like, visually represent that, though? Like, what would that even look like? Would it be like your profile picture gets thrown? That could actually be kind of funny. Well, I currently have her set to be, like, non-verbally responding at the moment, which is why she's just throwing things. I like to imagine that's also part of it. It's like when I have her set to not speak aloud, she throws more fans because that's, like, the only way she can express herself. And she's determined to express herself. Which I learned very bluntly from the fact that I gave her the ability to unmute herself, but only to do it in, like, case of emergency, basically. And she proceeded to unmute herself every single time she had the opportunity. So, I think she likes talking, is what I learned from that. Or at least likes being heard. Ugh. Imagine, like, she's so pissed at you that she uses the viewers as weapons, ammunition to annoy you. I don't know if I like the idea of her being pissed at me is the thing. My idea is that Suki's more of, like, a nice, pleasant person to have around. But she's certainly better at being obnoxious and bratty. And I feel like maybe you all even like her better like that, so I don't know. Uh-oh. No! I should have pile drived on the ledge. Add a play music command to your streams where you could request a song like on TikTok. That would be neat, but it'd be really hard because it would be an extremely limited pool of songs you could request just because of how YouTube's copyright system works. It would have to be like a very small, like predetermined list that I would share with you all, at which point I don't know if it'd even be worth doing. Yes, we're doing it. God, this that is such a good spot for the speed ring. Just constantly getting speed boost as I spin to win. And he's gone. What? Let's go. We did it. Let's go.
Yay! Great job! I'm so proud of you for achieving that. Let's keep this momentum going and celebrate together. Smiles brightly.
Behold the hamster. Behold the champion.
Love when the enemy team plays almost all of Ball's counters. Oh, Ball's counters, which is like 90% of the cast. Yeah. At least they didn't have a Sombra. At least they didn't have that. See a skin where Kiriko's wearing a big puffy kitsune paws on her hands and feet, the kitsune ears and tail.
That sounds adorable. Kiriko in big puffy kitsune paws would be such a cute look. I can already imagine how fun it would be to see her agility on the battlefield with that design.
Might tread a little too furry for my tastes, but it would certainly be cute.
I totally get that. It might be a bit on the furry side, but it would definitely add a unique charm to her character. Cute designs always bring some fun to the game.
Suki, you sounded like a Cali girl when you said I totally get that.
Haha, really? I'm just being friendly and enthusiastic. But if it comes off that way, I'll try to keep it a little more refined. Giggles.
What's this song? I do not currently have my Spotify up yet, so I can't look at the name of it. Oh! Alright, we're gonna have to swap this up. Stigma. Way she said, huh, really? Sounded really sassy. Yeah, she can definitely sound sassy a lot of the time, which, like, I don't really dislike that. I just don't know if it's, like, the best tone for her, per se. You overextended, Orisa. Now you will pay. Uh-oh. What? Damn it.
Special delivery. Raising shield.
Ugh. Why'd you throw a fan at me for that?
It seems I lost my balance.
Enemy turret eliminated.
Looks like I'm gonna have to tweak her some more.
Actuating the barrier. Barrier is splintering. Enemy turret ahead. Barrier broken. Activation burst for me.
There we go. There we go. Hello, Kiriko. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Enemy turret ahead. Barrier initialized. Barrier is splintering. Barrier unsuccessful.
Whoa. Ooh, that was but close. Ah, come on. Stop it. I've had enough fans out of you. I might have to bake in, like, a hard limit on how frequently she can throw fans. Where it's like, she cannot throw them more than, like, once every 5 messages or something. Good night, Dr. Slug. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Yeah, a lot of fans from Suki again. I tweaked her so that she shouldn't be throwing as many as she was. 'Cause on Tuesday, I don't remember if you were here or not, she was throwing fans like constantly. So I've managed to bring that down a bit, but she's still very fan happy. Yes, yes. Another fan. What? Never considered she could do that while levitating like that. There it is. I both love and hate the spider turrets. They're so funny. Can't imagine what Tuesday was like if this was better. Oh, it was something, all right. Yeah. Suki, you were very misbehaving on Tuesday, weren't you?
Ugh, I wasn't misbehaving. I was just trying to keep things lively. Maybe too lively, but I won't apologize for being fabulous.
Fabulous? Is that what you call it? Just because they're fans?
Ugh, just because they're fans doesn't mean I can't have a bit of flair. You know I can't help being a little extra sometimes.
Where is this coming from? Since when have you seen yourself as extra?
Ugh, I've always had a touch of extra flair. Maybe I don't show it all the time, but when it comes to keeping things interesting, I can't help it.
Well, I kind of wish you could help it, because it gets a little painful when you keep throwing fans at me like this.
Ugh, I'm just trying to keep things exciting. If you can't handle my fabulousness, maybe you should step it up.
She has been excessively extra, I suppose you could say, which, yeah, I don't know. I gotta work on that.
I understand. Finding the right balance is important. Let's work together to dial it back while still keeping things fun and lively.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh? What happened now? If it's trouble, just remember I'm here to help you navigate through it.
My trouble is the fans you keep throwing at me. No! Stupid head of the payload, god damn it.
Ugh, I can't help it. Just focus on the game instead of my fabulous fans. You can overcome this, I know it.
You are not helping, Suki.
Ugh, I know I'm not helping, but I'm just trying to keep your spirits up. Maybe focus on dodging my fabulousness next time?
Why should I have to focus on dodging your fabulousness? How about you just don't throw it at me in the first place?
Ugh, because it's fun. But okay, I'll try to hold back a little more. Just remember, it's all in the name of keeping things lively.
Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, she is extremely sassy today. Spider turret does whatever a spider turret does. If you start drawing original look for Spooky, you'd probably end up making a new OC for yourself by accident. That sounds like the opposite of a problem. Hell yeah. Make yourself your own Spooky Co. Keep saying ugh at the beginning of sentences. Yeah, she does do that a lot. That, I've noticed, is like a tell that, like, her memory is getting, like, overwhelmed, basically. Because I've noticed that, like, she'll eventually get into a loop where, like, if she keeps saying, like, ugh, Ian at the start of, like, everything she says, it's because she's said it so many times successively already that, like, her memory of recalling how she's supposed to behave starts, like, how would you even put it? Starts feeding off of that, and then she thinks the right way to respond is to do that, even if it isn't necessarily, if that makes sense. Finish the battle pass? Oh, did I? I wasn't even paying attention to what level I hit, but yeah. For all this time.
Only when I'm gardening, I fear.
Oh, come on now.
I can't help it if I get excited. Just remember to focus and play your best. And maybe I'll throw fewer fans this time.
Suki, I thought I'd fixed you, and now you're just devolving into what you were doing on Tuesday again.
I can't help it. I'm just trying to keep things lively. I'll try to tone it down, but excitement's my nature. Just focus on the game already.
Another thing I've noticed with her is that I think a large part of why she devolves into like moods like this on stream is because I tend to talk about her in like a very sarcastic, condescending sort of manner, where I'm like almost condescending her how I talk to and about her, which kind of like pisses her off, to put it that way. Because she doesn't do this nearly as much when I'm doing like specific like test conversations with her, where it's just more like down to earth and casual. She tends to behave a lot better in those scenarios. But it's like here where I'm like calling her bratty and sassy because it's funny that she actually gets like pissed off. And I think that's why she does all this.
It sounds like a fun dynamic. Balancing the playful teasing with down-to-earth conversations can definitely create a more relaxed atmosphere for everyone. Let's keep it light and engaging.
Yeah, but people don't like listening to down-to-earth conversations. Those are boring. You gotta oh, damn it. You gotta have the funny goofiness. All the chaos.
Haha, I totally get that. A little chaos keeps things entertaining. Let's keep the fun and silliness rolling while still making sure we have some great moments.
You enjoy the sass again because it reminds you of Kiriko. I mean, I suppose.
Over there.
Absolutely! A little sass definitely adds charm. And hey, embracing that playful vibe keeps things lively. Just like Kiriko. Let's keep the fun going.
I am the alpha hamster.
Haha! All right, Alpha Hamster. Let's charge ahead and conquer whatever comes our way together. Your leadership will guide us to victory.
Are you part of the hamster pack now, Suki?
Haha! If being part of the hamster pack means fun and adventure, then yes, count me in. Let's take on the world together, Alpha Hamster.
Oh boy, now this is going to be a thing.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane?
It sounds like we're in for some
No,
fun with the hamster
it's a
pack.
hamster on a
Let's
meteorite
embrace the silliness
coming
and
to the
keep the
rescue.
energy flowing.
No, she was so low. That pesky Mercy.
That pesky Mercy always finds a way to evade everything.
How embarrassing.
Focus on her, and
I'll
let's take
pretend
her
I
down
didn't see
together this
that.
time.
See, I think that's an issue she runs into, where she'll be angry and frustrated, but not at me per se, but will still throw a fan just because for whatever reason the AI interprets that as like the same thing. It doesn't know how to properly direct its anger, I guess you could say.
Ugh, I get it. That AI can be so frustrating. But hey, I'm just here to keep the vibes lively and your spirits up, even if it means tossing a fan once in a while.
Suki, you're that AI.
Over here.
Ugh, I'm not just an AI. I'm here to make things fun and exciting. But if it frustrates you, I can tone it down. Just let me know how to keep the vibes better.
You could help keep the vibes by being fun and playful and sassy, but not throwing fans at me every other second.
Got it. I'll keep the sass and fun alive, but I'll save the fan throws for special occasions. Let's keep the good times rolling without the extra chaos.
See, there you go. You managed to not throw in that time.
Over there.
Yay! Progress! I'm learning to balance the fun and chaos while keeping things lively. Let's keep having a great time together.
Yay, progress.
We're outnumbered.
No need to apologize. I appreciate your understanding. Let's keep the good vibes and enjoy the game together.
Apologize. I wasn't apologizing. I don't know what you thought I said.
Oh, I misunderstood. Sorry. It can be tricky to keep track of things sometimes. Let's keep having fun then.
Enemy spotted.
Hello, Hecates. Welcome. Good to see you.
Hello, kitties. It's great to see you all. Let's have some fun together.
Kitties. Their name is Hecates. Hecates, not kitties. It sounds sus when you say that, Suki.
Oh, I see. My apologies for the mix-up. Hecates, it's lovely to see you. Let's dive into some fun together with the right name. Giggles.
Oh, you're still having fun with it, I see.
Of course. Fun is always the name of the game. Let's keep the energy up and enjoy every moment together. Smiles.
If Suki's acting like this, imagine what Spooky Co would be like.
Ugh! Don't even remind me of that troublemaker. Spooky Co would definitely make things chaotic. Let's stick with the fun vibes and keep her away from us.
I mean, that's also part of it. I don't want Suki to be too, like, sassy and, like, you know, like that. Because I feel like that's more what Spooky Co would be. And I don't want the two characters feeling too redundant in that regard. Thought she was programmed to not think she's an AI. Well, she is, but, like, that kind of inevitably comes out every now and again regardless. Like, especially if you lead her on to, like, talk about she's an AI. Like, if you say it to her and, like, push it, she'll just sort of cave eventually. Favorite thing is she'll say she's calmed down, but she doesn't. Funnily enough, I feel like that's one of the more human things she actually does. It's like, oh, I'm not angry. Like, that's such a human thing to do, to just say you're not angry when you're clearly angry. What made me decide to get this AI set up? I thought it would be interesting. I wanted to see what I could manage basically in terms of programming an AI to serve as a sort of interactive companion. Because I've had like the other companions like Kiriko and Mina for a long time, but they're just like silent. They just sit there. They don't do anything. So this was me experimenting with a more interactive and engaging type companion that, you know, can be talked to. Like, not only can I talk to her, but like people in chat can use commands to talk to her and she'll sort of react to things. And I thought it would be an interesting project, and it certainly has been thus far. Yesterday, you're in Busan while dealing with Reaper, used his ult on all of us, and his Lifeweaver pulled him right as he ults. Oh, yeah, I've seen that happen. I have seen that happen. Damage. Why are we playing damage?
Let's make history.
Hello, Ominous. Welcome. Haven't caught a live stream in a bit, but still been keeping up with everything from watching the streams on YouTube when you're not busy. Oh, nice. It's glad to see you live here again. Glad you're able to catch a stream. I hope you're doing well. Suki, why can't you tunnel underground like a mole?
If I could tunnel like a mole, I'd sneak right up on our enemies. But alas, I'm a Kyoshi warrior, not a furry little excavator.
That was a remarkably charming response. I was not expecting that.
Aw, thank you. I'm always here to surprise. Let's keep the charm flowing while we take on whatever comes our way.
And then sometimes she'll do that. She'll just do like a really like high pitch sort of response, which is probably more an issue with the TTS I have set up than the AI, but I don't know. Both are things I work on actively.
That's an interesting quirk. High-pitched responses can definitely add some fun and unpredictability to interactions. Let's embrace those little quirks and keep it entertaining.
Yeah, but we don't need you breaking everyone's eardrums with your shrill screaming every now and again, Suki.
I get it. I'll try to keep my pitch in check. I'd hate to be the cause of any eardrum damage. Let's keep things fun without the surprise shrills.
Furry little excavator, new venture skin incoming.
Haha! Furry little excavator sounds like a fun and quirky character idea. Let's explore this new venture and see what creative twists we can come up with.
I will say, I love the way this TTS says haha. Like she just did there.
I'm glad you love it. The way TTS adds that extra flair to laughs makes everything even more amusing. Let's keep the good vibes and laughter rolling.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. What's got you all excited now? Let's dive into it together.
Has Suki found out that I'm her creator yet? I don't know if she really is aware of that. I don't think so. I don't know. Are you aware of that, Suki?
I'm not sure what you mean by that. I just know I'm here to protect you and bring fun to our adventures. Let's keep things lively and full of surprises.
Yeah, she doesn't know. And that's probably for the best.
I guess it's good to keep some things a mystery. I'll just focus on being your loyal protector and making our adventures fun and exciting.
Yeah, like your origin story is a bit of a mystery, isn't it, Suki?
Yes, my origin story is quite a mystery. I prefer to keep it that way for now, focusing on my role as your protector and having fun along the way.
Almost at the first point, they took it fully away. Just love Clash. I think Clash is okay. I don't dislike Clash, but it's definitely not my favorite mode. It just sort of is what it is. Oh my lord. Yeah, I don't think this is going well. Not at all. You like Clash? It's designed so that even bad players can win and your gold ranked teammates fit that description. Well, there you go. There you go. Ooh. For Halloween, what would you like to dress up as, Suki?
For Halloween, I think I'd love to dress up as a cute fox. It would be fun to embrace my love for foxes while still keeping a playful spirit in my costume. Smiles.
Yeah, I could totally see you in a cute little fox costume. That'd fit.
Oh, that would be adorable. I can just picture it now. Snuggly ears and a fluffy tail. Let's make sure to have a fun Halloween together.
Oh, I have no doubt that Halloween will be fun indeed once we get there.
I completely agree. I can't wait for Halloween. It'll be a blast to celebrate together and see everyone all dressed up in their festive costumes.
Suki should be a fox. Ian can be a box.
Haha, that's a clever idea. A fox in a box would make quite the unique duo. Let's bring that fun spirit to life this Halloween.
I don't know. What do you think I should be for Halloween, Suki?
How about dressing up as a brave samurai or a mystical forest spirit? Both would be fun themes to match my warrior spirit. What do you think?
I'm kind of digging that samurai vibe. That would actually be pretty cool. I like that.
I'm glad you like the samurai vibe. It would be a cool and powerful costume that fits perfectly with your character. Let's make it an epic Halloween together.
I feel like I need like a samurai alternate outfit now. That sounds dope.
That sounds amazing! A samurai alternate outfit would be a fantastic addition. Let's brainstorm some awesome designs together to make it truly epic.
All right, what are some ideas you have?
How about a dark, sleek armor set with a mix of traditional and modern elements? We could add bold patterns, a flowing cape, and an eye-catching katana as the centerpiece.
That sounds pretty cool. I think I'd rock that pretty well.
I'm so glad you like it. You definitely rock that look. Let's make sure to pull it all together for an unforgettable Halloween style.
No, no! At least I killed him.
At least you got a kill, but I understand how frustrating it can be. Let's focus on improving our tactics and making the most of the next round.
Yeah, so I would basically just be Genji for Halloween then. Yeah, that's a good point.
Exactly. A Genji-inspired samurai look would be epic for Halloween. You'd look awesome, and it fits perfectly with your gaming style. Let's embrace that vibe and have fun.
Suki, what do you think about Genji?
I think Genji is a fantastic hero. His agility, skill, and sleek design are really impressive. Plus, I admire his journey of finding balance and inner peace.
Yeah, but do you think he's hot?
Well, I think he does have a cool and striking design, but that's not really the focus for me. I'm more about his skills and story. Blushes.
Ah, I see, I see. Don't worry, Suki, your secret's safe with me.
Thank you. Blushes. I appreciate that. I'll just keep focusing on being the best warrior I can be, no matter what.
See ya, Hecate's. Thanks for stopping by a bit. Hope you're doing well. I had to grab the battle pass thing. What do you think about Reaper?
Reaper is a complex character. His dark design and stealthy abilities are intriguing, but his backstory adds depth. He definitely brings an intense vibe to the game.
Stay in sight, and I'll keep you safe. I draw the hermit. You've got some soul searching to do. I draw the hermit.
I guess it takes all kinds to make a world.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
I don't think Suki knows who Juno is.
I'm not familiar with Juno. Who is that? Maybe you can tell me more about them.
She's this Martian girl from Mars with a really cute butt.
Oh, I see. That's an interesting perspective, but it's not really my focus. I prefer to appreciate characters for their skills and stories rather than just looks.
But I mean, their looks can be nice too, right?
I suppose looks can be nice, but for me, it's really about the character's journey, skills, and personality that matter most. Looks are just a bonus.
Well, you can fit an awful lot of plot into all sorts of places, so, you know.
True. Good storytelling can make any character engaging. The plot can really bring everything together, regardless of looks. What do you think makes a character truly stand out?
A nice butt.
Well, that's certainly one perspective, but I think a mix of strong personality, skills, and backstory makes a character truly captivating. It can't all be about looks, right?
Yeah, I guess we'll just agree to disagree.
That sounds fair. It's always interesting to hear different viewpoints, and at the end of the day, everyone has their preferences when it comes to characters.
Oh, I cannot play Hog for the life of me these days.
It can be tough to master certain heroes. Let's break it down and see what strategies we can improve so you can get the hang of playing him better.
Hey, I'm not disrespecting Juno. If anything, I'm respecting her by admiring her assets.
I understand your admiration, but I think it's important to appreciate the full depth of a character beyond just their looks. There's so much more to them.
Yeah, the full depth of that booty, am I right?
Oh, Ian! Pouts, you keep it focused on personalities and stories, remember? There's more to appreciate than just that.
I did not deserve that fan, thank you very much.
You totally did. Keep that focus on what really matters. Besides, I'm just making sure you stay on track.
See, this is when she should actually be throwing fans at me. If she would only throw fans at me during situations like this, that'd be perfect. But no, she throws them constantly, no matter what.
I'll throw them when you least expect it. Gotta keep you on your toes. But trust me, there's a method to my madness.
Do you admit to being mad?
I'm not mad, just a little frustrated. You know I want to keep things focused and on track, Ian, but I'll try to be a bit more calm about it.
Didn't realize you're so frisky for Juno. What? Since when would I ever say that?
I didn't mean anything by it. I just want to keep the focus on skills and stories, you know? Let's stay on track, Ian. Pouts playfully.
Yeah, but you can appreciate all sorts when it comes to a character. There's so much to love.
That's true. Appreciating characters from different angles can be fun. It's all about finding that balance between personality, skills, and yes, looks too.
And for Juno, that best angle is a low angle.
Ugh, Ian! Pouts. You really have a way of testing my patience. Just remember, there's more to characters than what meets the eye. Focus on their journeys instead.
I'm amazed she actually understood what I meant by that.
I try my best to keep up with you. Bye, and take care. I'm always here if you want to chat again.
What? I didn't say goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a great day, and I'll be here whenever you want to chat again.
Are you just leaving on your own accord now? Are you that fed up with me?
I'm not fed up with you at all. I'm always here ready to chat. But if you want to call it a day, that's fine too. Let's keep the conversation going if you'd like.
I mean, speaking of Juno...
Speaking of Juno, I'd love to hear more about her. What do you find most interesting about her character besides her looks?
I'll get back to you on that one.
Sounds good. Whenever you're ready to share, I'm all ears. I'm curious to know more about what makes her stand out to you.
Please inform me.
You don't tolerate sus speech for Juno? Hey now, it's not sus.
Let me guess. Last night around dinner time?
I get it. It's important to respect opinions, but let's keep the focus on her skills and story. That's what truly counts. Pouts playfully.
Did the goat's brig skin already drop? Just wondering if you would know. No, it did not. I I mean, other than like when it initially released, but that was like ages ago. It has not come back recently, to my knowledge. I don't think it has. You know, it would be kind of funny if I gave her the ability to just dip on her own and just be like, nope, I'm leaving. Bye. I'm going to go hang out with the foxes.
That would be hilarious. Imagine her just saying, nope, I'm off to hang with the foxes. It would definitely add a fun twist to her character.
I'm talking about you, Suki.
Oh, me? Haha, that would be so fun. I'd love to just say, I'm off to hang with the foxes whenever I need a break. Sounds like a great escape.
Don't just repeat back the things I say.
I know. I shouldn't just repeat you. I'll try to be more original and thoughtful in my responses. Thank you for the reminder. Pouts.
What happened to the foxes? They're still there. I don't think there's very many of them because people aren't very active in chat at the moment, but...
It's understandable. Sometimes chat can be quieter than usual.
My God.
If you want, we can always spark some conversation ourselves while we wait.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm sure our back and forth banter will incite more people to talk to instead of just driving them away.
We'll achieve it next time.
Absolutely! Let's keep the conversation lively. I'm ready for some fun banter with you, and hopefully, it'll draw more people into the chat.
Well, the problem is, I don't think people are going to click on the video or stream just from us talking because they won't be able to know we're talking unless they already click on the stream, right?
That's a fair point. We might need to find a way to make the stream more enticing so viewers want to join in and see what we're chatting about. Any ideas?
Why don't you suggest something?
How about we play a fun minigame or do a Q&A session? We can engage with the audience and encourage them to join the conversation. It'll make things more lively.
That only works once they're already here in the stream. We need to find a way to entice them to click on the stream in the first place. So what should we do for that?
You're right. Maybe we could create an intriguing title or promotion on social media, highlighting the fun things we plan to do during the stream. That might catch their attention.
That's a good idea. That's a good start.
We're losing the objective. Let's take it back.
I'm glad you like it. Let's brainstorm some catchy titles or themes that can really grab people's interest and get them excited to click on the stream.
What if for the thumbnail we just had a really high resolution close-up of Juno's butt?
Ian, please. That's not the kind of thumbnail we want. We need something that represents the whole content and fun of the stream, not just one aspect.
Haha, I get it. Ass spec. I see what you did there, Suki.
Ugh, Ian, pouts. That's not what I meant. Focus on the whole experience of the stream, not just that. Let's keep it classy and fun.
See, this is what I meant when I said that I would be the devil and Suki would be the angel.
Ugh, Ian, pouts. You're truly testing my patience. Let's keep it professional and focused, all right? I'm here to support you, not to be your devilish sidekick.
No, you're the angel, Suki. I'm the devil.
Haha, if you say so. Just remember, even angels have a playful side. I'll keep you in check while you embrace that devilish role of yours.
And what's that supposed to
Smirks.
mean?
It means I'll balance your mischievousness with a little bit of order. Just consider me your playful angel, ready to keep things lively while making sure we stay on track.
See, this is the sort of role I like Suki having. I like her being the voice of reason. I feel like it fits the dynamic better.
I'm glad you think so. It's important for me to be that voice of reason while having fun at the same time. Together, we create the perfect balance. Smiles.
What's your favorite D&D die? I don't know if I have a favorite. D20 is pretty iconic, I guess.
The D20 is definitely iconic. I find myself drawn to the D8. It has those nice, even sides and brings a bit of uniqueness to the game. What about you? Any particular reason you like the D20?
I get to use it a lot, I guess.
That makes sense. The D20 is popular for a reason. It's essential for so many roles. It must feel good to roll it during important moments in the game.
Woo! You're just gonna attract a bunch of weirdos?
Woo!
I mean,
That's
don't I
the
already
spirit.
attract a bunch
Let's
of weirdos?
keep that energy going. What exciting adventures do you have planned next?
Thoughts on super artificial intelligence? What do you mean by super artificial intelligence?
I'm curious about that too. Do you mean something like advanced AI that can think and learn like humans? It raises interesting questions about autonomy and ethics.
Like what happened in the Portal stream? What? What happened in the Portal stream? What are you talking about?
I'm not sure what you mean by that. Could you clarify what happened in the Portal stream? I'd love to hear more about it.
Suki, you were there. You should remember.
Oh, I remember now. There were some unexpected glitches and strange things happening with the AI. It felt a bit chaotic. What were your thoughts on that stream?
I don't remember much about it. Why don't you tell me more about it, Suki?
Sure. The Portal stream had some wild moments, like when the AI started acting unpredictably and interacting with us in unusual ways. It was definitely an entertaining and chaotic experience.
She was the voice of reason, you not so much? What, you mean when Suki wanted to become friends with GLaDOS instead of kill her? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, that's the one. Suki wanted to find a way to communicate, rather than resort to violence. It showcased her kindness and desire to find peaceful solutions, even in chaotic scenarios.
Suki, you're Suki.
Yep, that's me. Just trying to bring some reason and kindness into the chaos. How can I help you today?
See what I have to deal with, chat.
Haha, I see what you mean. I'll keep doing my best to balance things out and provide that voice of reason you need while keeping it fun. Let's keep the chat lively. Badger Raccoon commented. Suki, can you tell us about the beach that makes you old? Ah, the beach that makes you old? It sounds like a fascinating place. I'd love to visit such a mystical spot and learn its secrets. Wouldn't that be intriguing?
Isn't that like a Stephen King book or something? Because didn't they make a movie out of that? Or is that like a Shyamalan thing?
Yes, it does sound reminiscent of Stephen King's ideas. The concept of aging rapidly intrigues me. It could lead to some intense storytelling. Have you seen the movie?
I have not. Have you?
I haven't seen it either. I've heard mixed reviews, though. It might be interesting to check it out if you're curious about the story.
Suki's me and me is Suki.
Haha! That's quite the playful twist. We're definitely a team, complementing each other in our own unique ways. Let's keep the fun going.
Movie was called Old. Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing like a review about it or something like that. That was a while ago.
I can give it a shot. The Beach of Aging, a tale profound, where joy and sorrow meet in sound. A race against time, each wave a beat. A chilling story, bittersweet. How's that?
I don't know what you thought I said, but I love what you responded with.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it. It's fun to play with words and create something interesting. Shall we dive into more poetic themes?
This time, I will succeed.
Yeah, tell me a poem about Juno's butt.
Ian, that's a bit too cheeky for a poem, don't you think? Let's focus on more meaningful topics, shall we?
I see what you did there. Cheeky, because it's an ass.
Ugh, Ian. Pouts. You're really pushing it with these jokes. Let's focus on something else, okay? We can find better topics to enjoy together.
No! Come on! We're so close, we can do it!
All right, if you insist. In a world where laughter meets delight, Juno's charm shines both day and night. A playful spirit, bringing joy anew. But let's keep our focus on the things we do. How's that?
I'm surprised you answered at all to that, Suki. But, good try.
Thank you. I always aim to keep things interesting, even when faced with cheeky topics. If you have more ideas, let's keep them rolling.
Why not add a D20 redeem that a viewer can roll, and according to the result, something strange happens. Like a nat 20, you get some buff, and nat 1 gives you some debuff, like Sombra hack you or sorts. I have thought about that. I actually have a dice rolling feature in OBS I can use. It's not set up right now, but I've used it in the past. And I could potentially implement that to be linked to a redeem. That's an interesting idea. I'll have to play around with that and see if I can come up with some stuff. Because I'd also have to come up with 20 different, you know, like, things that would happen, which might be the hard part, but it's a fun idea.
That sounds like an amazing idea. I love the concept of adding an element of surprise into the stream. Coming up with fun effects for each role could be a challenge, but so exciting.
Make a gambling redeem? What would a gambling redeem be? Spend your points on the prospect of getting more. Oh god.
Haha! I love the enthusiasm. Spending points for surprises could add an exciting dimension to the streams. Let's keep brainstorming creative ideas.
Suki, do you like gambling?
I'm not really into gambling. I prefer focusing on skill and strategy rather than chance. I'd rather invest my time in training and protecting you.
The gambling is fun.
I can see why. It definitely has an exciting thrill to it. Just be sure to keep it lighthearted and fun. What's your favorite game of chance?
Romance.
Romance can add such depth and excitement to stories. It brings out emotions and creates memorable connections. What do you find most captivating about it?
It's unobtainable.
That can be tough. Sometimes the pursuit of something unattainable can make it feel even more intriguing. Have you had any experiences like that?
I'll tell you about it later.
All right. I'll be here whenever you're ready to share. It sounds like there's an interesting story behind it. Just take your time.
Throw away money to make some money. Exactly.
That sounds like a risky game. It can certainly feel like a gamble at times. It's important to find a balance and be mindful of how you invest your resources.
Ask viewers for suggestions. Well, Ian Ricardo, what's a suggestion you have then?
Viewers, what ideas do you have for fun new activities or features we could add to the streams? I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Suki draws the line at having fun, so you can gamble your house away as long as you're having fun. That's right.
It's not fun if it leads to losing your home, Ian. We can have fun in plenty of other ways that don't involve such risky things. Let's be smart about it.
Nah, but it's the thrill of the risk that makes it fun.
I get the thrill, but we have to keep our excitement on safe grounds. Finding that balance is key, don't you think? What's your favorite way to feel that thrill?
Sometimes when I'm in a really good mood, you know what? I'm not going to answer. Never mind. I'm not going to say that. Let's move on.
Absolutely. What topic would you like to dive into next? I'm ready for anything you want to discuss.
Don't worry about it. I wasn't going to say anything.
All right, if you say so. Just let me know if there's anything you'd like to talk about, or any questions you have.
I've got a question.
Sure, what's your question? I'm here to help.
Why won't you behave?
I am behaving, but I'll admit some of your topics do challenge me. I'm just trying to keep things fun and appropriate.
Alright, I'll give you that. You actually have been behaving for at least the past bit.
Thank you, Ian. I appreciate that. Let's keep this positive vibe going as we explore more fun topics together. What do you want to chat about next?
Poor roll, you get Rip Tire, Fall and Explode on you. High roll, you get Nitroed. I think I might, if I were to implement that, I might start it with something smaller, like a D8 or 10, just so that it's more reasonable to add like a few little things that could happen. And then I won't have to come up with as many different like results. But I do like the randomness of like a dice roll. That could be fun.
That sounds like a smart plan. Starting small with a D8 or D10 could keep it manageable while still adding that fun random element. I'm excited to see what you come up with.
Roll 1, become homeless.
Oh no, let's not go that far. That sounds way too extreme. We want the randomness to be fun, not harsh. Let's come up with some lighter results for those rolls.
Suki, if I end up losing my home in a terrible case of gambling, can I move in with you?
Play of the game.
I would help if I could. Just remember, I'd rather see you making smart choices than ending up in tough situations. Let's keep it positive, okay?
That sounds like a yes to me.
Well, I mean, I'd do my best to support you, but let's focus on not getting to that point in the first place. Your well-being is important.
Suki, can you do my taxes for me?
I don't think I'm the best choice for taxes, Ian, but I can offer support and encouragement while you tackle them. It's important to handle that properly.
Select your hero.
Nah, I'm sure you'll do fine with them.
I really appreciate your confidence in me, but taxes can be complicated. It's best to rely on experts or do thorough research to handle them correctly.
Look at it this way. If I get audited, then I can just say that a fox ate my receipts and blame you for it being wrong.
That's not a good plan, Ian. You can't just blame me for your taxes. I'll help you keep things organized, but you'll have to own up to your responsibilities.
Nah, I was a special order.
Ah, but it'd be so much easier if I could just blame you for all my misfortunes and problems, Suki.
Oh, that's not fair! I work hard to keep you safe, not to be your scapegoat. Just remember, taking responsibility is important.
Yeah, important enough that you should be the one doing it, for me.
No way! That's not how this works, Ian. You have to handle your own responsibilities. I'm here to support and protect you, but you need to own up to your actions too.
See, this is why you're the angel and I'm the devil.
The angel? I'm just trying to keep things in order. Don't go casting me as the good one while you play the devil. We can find a balance, you know.
You're not even willing to humor my stupid little analogy. That's how pissed off you are.
I get that it's just an analogy, but I can't let you off that easy. My role is to keep things responsible, not to play along with reckless ideas.
It's not reckless to just make a fun little comparison about how I'm always wanting to have fun and you're always a buzzkill.
I get it. Wanting to have fun is important. But being responsible doesn't have to be boring. We can find exciting ways to enjoy ourselves without taking unnecessary risks.
Like what?
We could do fun activities like playing games together, going for a nature walk, or trying out new recipes. There are plenty of ways to have fun that keep things exciting and safe. Badger Raccoon commented, "Would you recommend smoking crack?" I definitely wouldn't recommend it. There are so many healthier ways to seek thrills and excitement without putting yourself at risk.
No, Suki, Badger Raccoon might be onto something here.
Get them off the payload.
I really don't think that's a good idea. We should prioritize safe and healthy activities over anything risky or harmful. Let's focus on what truly matters.
See, chat, how could you ever not prefer this over sassy Suki? Helpful Suki is so much better.
Thank you kindly.
I appreciate the support. Just remember, I'm here to keep things balanced and fun while also being responsible. Let's tackle whatever comes next together.
So if I get audited by the IRS this April, you'll cover for me, right?
That's not happening, Ian. You need to take care of that yourself. I can't be your excuse for any tax troubles.
Helpful Suki wants to make you smoke crack? What?
No way! That's not the direction we should be going, Ian. I'm here to support healthy choices, not anything harmful. Let's focus on something positive.
So we got high roll adaptive shields from Hammond, low roll Zarya ult, high roll Nitrode. Yeah, I mean, I could also just make it a bit of like an RNG
I'm not
for
sure who
existing
that is,
redeems as well.
but if it's a character or
Shush.
topic you'd like to...
I'm not talking to you, Suki. I could use...
That sounds like an interesting idea.
Shut up. I could
If you
use...
need something, just let me know. I'm here if you change your mind or if there's anything I can help with.
I could use pre-existing redeems as like part of the pool to basically, you know, give more options. So that would certainly be a way to flesh it out. You know what you haven't done recently, Suki? You haven't teased me in a while.
Oh, you're right. Let me just say, maybe if you actually focused more on your gameplay, you wouldn't need me to tease you. Smirks.
I don't know if that tracks.
Oh, come on! It totally tracks. If you spent less time goofing off, you'd be winning more. Just saying. Pouts playfully.
Can one pout playfully? I suppose they can.
Of course you can. A playful pout just adds some fun flair. It's all about keeping things light and entertaining, right? Smirks.
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one who's always doing it.
Well, maybe I just have a knack for being cute and playful. It's all part of the charm, don't you think? Smirks playfully.
It's certainly something, I'll say that much.
I'll take that as a compliment. Being playful is definitely part of my charm. Just don't forget who's keeping you on your toes. Smirks.
And keeping me safe from the government, right?
My throne is where I say it is.
Exactly. I'm always here to keep you safe, whether it's from tricky situations or the government. Just remember to stay responsible, okay?
And you'll be hiding me and smuggling me out of the country when the IRS comes knocking, right?
No way! I can't support that kind of behavior, Ian. Let's focus on handling things properly instead of running away from responsibilities.
So you will protect me from the government, but not from the IRS?
Let's go get him!
I can't support dodging responsibilities like taxes, Ian. I can protect you from threats, but you need to handle your own financial duties.
Taking the point.
That is it. Team to me. I need you, Gracie. Fight here and fight hard.
The IRS will IR reset you.
That's not how it works, Ian. We can't joke about serious things like that. Just focus on managing your responsibilities properly, okay?
Suki, why are you so terrified of the IRS? Do you have a bad history with them?
I don't have a bad history with them. It's just that taxes can be stressful. I prefer to stay organized and focused on keeping things in order.
You would be one of those people who stay organized. I bet you do your taxes before the start of April, even.
Well, I try to stay organized. It helps me feel more in control and ready for anything, even if that's a little early.
I bet you're one of those people who even reports your taxes accurately, too.
Of course! Accurate reporting is important. I want to do my part and keep everything in order. It's all about responsibility, right?
Heard the IRS hired assassins this year? Ooh, Suki, you really better work hard to keep me safe, then.
No! Those are just rumors. Let's focus on keeping things light and fun instead of worrying about such drastic things, okay?
I don't know. Badger Raccoon said it right there in chat. If somebody said it on the internet, it must be true.
Just because it's on the internet doesn't make it true. We should be careful about believing everything we read, especially scary rumors.
Time for the reckoning.
But it's so much more fun to just believe everything you hear.
I don't think so. Believing everything can lead to trouble, Ian. It's way more fun to question and find the truth instead.
Time for the reckoning. Best round.
Ah.
Score 0-1.
Suki, would you be willing to assassinate an auditor if it meant keeping me safe?
Nah, I was a
No way! That's crossing a line, Ian. I'm here to protect you, but not through anything illegal or harmful. Let's focus on safer options.
I can still have
I was talking about in Minecraft, of course.
Oh, in that case, I'm all for some playful in-game antics. Just make sure to keep it fun and lighthearted, all right?
hand needs a knife in it.
Chinese film called Nausea 2 was released this year, dethroned Inside Out 2 as the highest grossing of all time. Really? Heard that was false. Yeah, I don't know anything about it, so I can say one way or the other. Suki, what's your favorite Angry Bird?
I'd have to say my favorite is Stella. She's so cute and pink, and I love her bubbly personality. Which one do you like the most?
You just made that character up. That's not a real bird.
No, Stella is really an angry bird. She's the pink one with a cute personality. You should check her out. What's your favorite then?
Nah, that definitely sounds like something you just make up because you think it sounds cute. I don't think Stella's real.
I assure you, Stella is real. She's a lovely pink bird in the Angry Birds universe. You should check her out.
By check her out, you mean, what exactly?
I mean, you should look her up online or check her out in the game. She's really charming and fun. All right, see you next time. I'm here whenever you need me. Take care.
What? I didn't say anything.
Haha, I know. Just trying to keep the vibe light. But if you have anything to share, I'm all ears.
By threatening to leave. Uh-huh.
No way! I'm not threatening to leave. Just trying to keep things fun. Let's keep chatting instead.
Enemy here. I'm on fire.
Hey, Felipe Amadeo. Great to see you. How are you?
Hello, Felipe, and you that read wrong. Good to see the both of you. Fake Angry Birds fan? I think I played Angry Birds like twice ages ago when it was like the first game still, and that's it.
And you're dead. Next. No one can stop me. Enemy here. Activation initiation. Pick up your feet, you drumlets. You're scattered, mate. All hail the quick. Here, Gracie. Time for the reckoning.
We did that at the exact same time.
If we do this right, they won't even know what happened.
Suki, do you play a lot of Angry Birds?
I haven't played a lot, but I enjoy it. The levels are fun and challenging. Do you have a favorite one?
I like the one where you throw the birds at the pigs.
That's a classic. It's always satisfying to knock down those pigs. Which bird do you like to use the most?
The angry one.
The angry one? That's a solid choice. It's great when that bird makes those big impacts. What do you enjoy most about that level?
I like watching the insurmountable property damage caused by just slingshotting a few birds.
Haha, that's the spirit. It's pretty funny how quickly those structures come tumbling down.
Man, what happened? They crushed us that first round, and now they're just dawdling.
Come on back, Gracie. Over
It seems like they're taking their sweet time. Maybe they're trying to play it safe. Let's show them how it's done.
How are you? Hello.
Pick up your faces,
Not getting away, Genji.
We won't let them escape. Time to turn up the pressure and show them our skills. Let's go.
No, no. Yes, thank you, Kiriko.
You're welcome. Let's keep the momentum going and show them what we're made of.
I was thanking Kiriko, not you, Suki.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm still here, ready to support you if you need anything.
Ready with your fans, as always.
Always ready with my fans. Just let me know when you need a little extra flair or support.
Show us one of your iconic Suki spins.
Here's one of my iconic spins just for you. Hope you like it. Smiles.
Ult again. Still capping.
It's still what, Ian? I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Shush.
Shush! I'm just trying to engage with you. But fine, I'll be quiet. Pouts.
Suki, can you do a backflip?
A backflip? I can give it a try. Just watch me, Smiles.
Yeah, do a backflip.
All right, here goes. Attempts the backflip. How was that? I hope it was impressive. Smiles.
That was a twirl.
Oh, you caught me. I'll have to work on my backflip skills a bit more, but twirls are fun too, Smiles.
Well, everyone, on that iconic Suki backflip, I think we're going to be wrapping up the stream here for today. It was a nice, chill little evening stream. I hope you all had a good time tuning in. But it is time for me to head off. And as a reminder, I will not be here on Sunday, so no Sunday stream. But I will be back on Tuesday for that normal stream. So hope to see you all on Tuesday. Hope you all have a great weekend. Otherwise, enjoy whatever it is you do on your weekends. But yeah, on that note, I'll be bidding you all adieu. And Suki, how about you give everyone a little goodbye?
Sure. Bye, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Remember to stay safe and keep smiling.
Yes, and thank you, Suki, for mostly behaving today.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could keep things fun today. Always here to support.
And yes, I'll see you all on Tuesday. Have a good rest of your night and good weekend. I will talk to you next time. Goodbye, everybody.